Depois de atuar no Festival de Coachella, Sid voou até Portugal para atuar no Douro Wine Porto Festival. Hi Sid, how are you?
Good, good. Nice to
Nice
meet
to
you.
meet you. Great show in Douro Music Festival. Before you talk about the show, let's talk a little bit about your career.
Sure.
When you think in music, what are your first memory?
I started singing very early. I come from a background of Indian classical music, and my mom started teaching me when I was 3 years old. So since I was three, I've been singing. So it's really been my whole life, for sure.
And how would you describe your creative process to create a song?
It really varies, but I think I come from a strong melodic background. So normally I like to just stream of consciousness, improvise melodies. From that, extract what the song really feels like, and then write the lyrics after that, and then produce around that.
And do you remember your first time on stage?
So my first time on stage was actually when I was three. So
Three.
yeah, so I was born in India. We moved to the States when I was one. My mom started a music school in California in '92 when I was two, and they had their first school performance when I was three. And I insisted on singing on stage, and my parents let me, and I fell in love with it immediately. So three was the first time I ever performed on stage.
And last year you released a new album. How would you describe the album? What's the best part about working with Justin?
Sure. So I released the album in August of last year. It's titled Siddharth. I would describe it as a coming together of my Indian classical roots, soul music, and Americana folk. It's kind of a coming to and electronic music. It's really everything that represents me in one consistent place. Produced by Ryan Olson. Ryan and Justin Vernon are childhood friends, and I've been a huge Bon Iver fan since I was in college, like around 2009-10. So working with him was a dream come true. He's a good friend now, and yeah, I think the album really came together in such a magical, serendipitous way. And those are the songs that we performed tonight here at the festival.
And before this show, you play in Coachella. How was the experience?
It was incredible, man. I'm the first South Indian to play at Coachella. Thank you. And it was, everyone leading up to it was saying it's, hyping it up, and rightfully so. It's a big festival. But we got on stage, and everything just kind of fell into place in a magical way. And it felt so good to represent my people and also just give people music that felt like it was a coming together of so many different cultures. It was special.
And talking about the show today in Douro, what's the best part about the show?
I mean, since we got here to Portugal yesterday, and here in Douro, there's just a magic here, really. It's my first time ever visiting. And as soon as we got here and we drove in and we saw the hills, and it's just, it's naturally so beautiful. And then we got on, and then everyone working the festival, all the tech, everyone has been so helpful and really amazing. Then we got on stage, and everyone's energy, the audience, it just felt like we were having a really spiritual experience together. So I'm so grateful to be here, and I can't wait to keep coming back.